So you're the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
The Magic are out of Orlando and into this interconference game. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA. Welcome, everyone. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kello, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, they're looking forward to first quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
Harris outside. Back to Payton. Feeds to Harris. Dishes to Fry. 5 to shoot. Fires from the line. Connects. The jumper drops. Fry's got 6.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers. When there's not a hand in his face, he'll knock those down all day.
Off the bench of the first official NBA appearance for Mr. Clutch. Well, Clark, here's a guy with quite the story. Didn't get picked on draft day. Couldn't find a team until this point in the season.
Well, Kevin, you know because of that he's going to be playing motivated. Often events like that will give a player an added edge, and I don't think there's anybody in the building more motivated than he is.
They set the pick. He feeds it to Fry. And stolen by Udrih. And here's the fast break. Udrih leading the way. That's good from Allen on the assist by Udrih. Allen's got his second bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
The dish to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Mr. Clutch. Can't hit. And it's Memphis the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. And a wide-open look for Lee. Again, the miss by Lee. Orlando trailing here. Harris with it. He's picked up by Lee. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
And Udrih kicks to Randolph. And a wide open look for Lee. And another miss by Memphis.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Oladipo. Buries it down low. Got 5 points so far.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Udrih, the pass to Allen. The feed to Udrih. There's the pass to Randolph. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game. As we start this going with almost an entire new group here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Koufos. Randolph comes in for Tony Allen. Lee's checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Udrih in for Nick Calathes. Z-Bo and Marc Gasol are up front. Lee and Price are out in the wings. And it's Udrih in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block. You know, the Grizzlies are the kind of team that perhaps fans around the league can overlook or undervalue or even forget.
Oh, and what a feeling it's got to be as we get to see the very first NBA bucket from Mr. Clutch.
That's a basket he'll never forget. Guys, the only question now is how many more of them does he have ahead?
I know the answer to that one, Steve. A bunch. And it's not going to take him long to get him either. This guy can score.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, for some, Aaron Gordon is seen as a tweener. And for Gordon, it isn't going to faze him. He said, obviously, you have to play a position in the NBA, but I'm going to do a little bit of everything. Post up, hit jumpers, go by people. I'm going to do it all. I'm confident that I can play both the 3 and the 4. He has the skills to pull it off, Kevin.
That he does. Thank you, Doris. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lee's got 5 points now this quarter. Well, guys, as you were talking about, Memphis not a big budget franchise or one with a history that runs so deep that often fans overlook them.
That may be true, but it's given the Grizzlies a very underdog attitude that I think the franchise and the team and the fans have embraced.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gasol. Orlando grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
Mr. Clutch, and no good trying to get that one. And so we conclude the first half. Magic.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively?
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway. Teams making substitutions here. And so in the game for the Magic, Mr. Clutch in a 2-guard. Andrew Nicholson out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Ridnour in at the point guard position. And so it's Orlando winning this one.